Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on a fully automatic fish farm. Now what's great about this, guys, I wanted to incorporate something completely different and something that will always go nicely with your actual environment. So what we have here is a combination of a house and the fish farm all at once. So let's go inside and I'll show you all the cool details that we have. Now the second you walk in, guys, you're going to see the actual fish farm right in front of you, nicely set up to really decorate your home environment. Now the cool thing is we also have some nice storage here, which is also a nice little additional feature to have just in case when you're fish farming and you want to put things away, etc. Now the system is pretty awesome. I actually made some really cool improvements on it, and in all honesty the redstone is relatively simple for what it's worth. Now once you go up here to the actual second floor, we also have this opening here. Now apparently if it starts raining and it actually hits the water source, you actually get a higher chance of getting more and better items when you're fishing. So I want to incorporate that with this build to really maximize efficiency. Now back here, guys, is completely your choice. What I made here was a nice little bedroom, but you could really make this anything you want. A storage room, a furnace room, whatever the hell you want to do, it is your choice. So you really have that flexibility to really expand and put your own personal touch to it, which is my personal favorite. I love that. I mean, it's a great way to really set this up. Now when you're setting this up, guys, and you're doing your AFK, make sure that every slot is taken but one. Okay, so you want to fill up your inventory with one block of something so that nothing else will go in there. Now this bottom chest here is where your items will go here, and your fishing rods will all go right in here so you can set it up for AFK. Now all you have to do is turn that on, and that's going to be going, and you're going to notice that the actual fishing rods are getting dispensed and they're actually going through a cycle back and forth, so that when you come here you pretty much just hold down the button and you do this for like as long as you want, guys. So you can leave this on non-stop, and the second the fishing rod breaks, another one will be shot right at you, so you never lose track. Now we're going to go for about like 10-15 minutes, guys. So I kind of fast forwarded a bit because of course I'm not going to wait that long. Well, we're going to go back here and we're going to see what we got. Now before we do that, let's turn it off. And we're going to go right in that chest. Now just for like 10-15 minutes, that's really not bad. We got 24 pieces of fish, 10 salmon, we got some puffer fish, bones. I mean, this thing is awesome. Now to really break it down and show you the redstone, it's really not that complicated. It's a whole different design compared to a lot of ones you've seen online. Now right here is the bulk of the redstone. Everything is placed on the right hand side, and you have a very simple system. Now before we start, guys, make sure you pause the video and have this set up before you even begin. Now check the description. I will be putting more information about what you need and really how to set this up as far as resources. Fantastic. Now once you've got here in the front, guys, you're going to go right here to this corner and you're going to wrap it around with some stairs of your choice. You're going to go all around the entire edge, which is great because, you know, it's really going to look nice with your setting, and it covers up a lot. I mean, you really don't want to be AFK and have a creeper blow you up. So I really like this particular design that I made. Now right here on the corners, guys, you're going to add one piece of dirt. And on the sides here, you're going to add one block of your choice on both corners. And one stair again facing inwards. You see? You want to create this kind of pattern. Now of course we're going to repeat this on the front end as well. And there too, you see? Fantastic. Alright. Now this is where it gets interesting, guys. Right over here, you're going to place 5 blocks of your choice, right there, going upwards. Now I'm using spruce wood. And in the center, you want to use some stone. So the first 2 are going to be 5 blocks. And right here in the front is going to be 5 plus an additional 3. 1, 2, 3, making a total 8 blocks. Now on the inside, you're going to put 8. And on the 2 on the side, you're going to put 5. So make sure you replicate this on both sides And of course, do this on the back as well. See? Now, once you've done it on both sides evenly, you should have this kind of look. Now, right here on the edges, guys, you're going to add a block on both corners and a row of dirt in between. And in front of that dirt, you're going to add some trapdoors. Now, like I said, guys, it's not going to be your average fish farm, okay? We're going to really take this to a whole new level. So once again, you're going to replicate what we just did on both sides. And the thing is, you want to incorporate decorative ideas with your actual design. You want this to look just as nice as it works, you know? Now, in the back here, you're going to add some dirt and some trapdoors. And in the front, you're going to kind of just leave it alone. Of course, you're not going to add that because that's going to be the front entrance. Now, right there, guys, you're going to add some wood. And that's going to be your floor platform. And right over here, you're going to delete all that starting from that point. And you're going to add 3 blocks in this kind of L shape. And we're going to cover this up. And you're going to add some stairs right in front of it. Add some cobblestone walls on the edge here to really add that extra detail. Now let's go on the inside here, guys. We're going to place some blocks right over here. Beautifully. Now the reason I say blocks, guys, because you really choose whatever block you want to use. I'm using cobblestone. I'm using oak wood. But it's pretty much your choice. Now, once you created this nice little framework all around, we're going to bring 2 blocks on this side, leave a gap, and another 2 blocks right over here. And then just add 1 more on top right there. Then you're going to fill in this entire gap. Bear in mind it's 3 blocks in height. Now we're going to cover the whole back end as well. Then we're going to replicate the same thing we did on this side. So bring it all over here. Have 2 blocks on one side. You see I have to pretty much replicate both sides. A block there. And of course fill in the rest of the gap. Now right over here, guys, you're going to add 2 blocks right there on that side. 2 blocks on this side. And 1 block in the middle right on top. And that's going to be the actual door entrance. And you can see it's really starting to take form and shape, which is great. Now this is the fun thing over here, guys. Right here in this corner, guys, with the cobblestone, well, the stone brick is, you're going to add some pieces of wood going outwards, about 2 blocks. Now once you've done it on all corners, right underneath, you're going to add an upside down stairs. Add some stairs right there. And it's going to really pop out that corner and give some more detail. Now we're going to wrap it on the top part here. Now the best way to do it, guys, add some stairs facing inwards like so, in that exact pattern. And then place 1 stair right there, just to create that perfect edge that we want. So 2 stairs like that. Add 1 stair right there going forward, and then 1 in the middle. And in that middle, you're going to want to add a half slab, or a slab. I guess I've been saying that incorrectly for quite some time. Now we're going to add some stairs right here on the edge. Add another piece of half slab right there. And of course, we're going to repeat the same pattern all around. So add some stairs, slabs. And we're going to go on the side here and repeat the same pattern. I'm going to show you how. Now, of course, you're going to add your both stairs at that edge like so. Place 1 right there. And you can pretty much get the gist at this point. It becomes a repetitive pattern that you're going to repeat all around and make sure you create this exact style. It's the best way because trust me, if you do any other way, it becomes, the stairs are not going to curve the way you want it to. Now over here in the front, guys, you're going to add some lighting, add some torches if you want to, right on top of the stone brick with the cobblestone wall. And even in the front piece of the woods, you can even add a button for extra detail. And at this point, you want to light it up and really decorate it to your own style. Now we're going to get to the juicy part, guys. We're going to start working on the inside here, and I want you to fill this whole thing with 1 row of blocks all around. You're going to create a nice platform. Fantastic. Now we're going to get to the redstone. Now you're going to go about 1 block from the wall and place 1 dropper right there, okay? And inside that dropper, you're going to place 1 piece of dirt or any kind of item. Then you're going to place a hopper facing the dropper, a comparator going forward, a block in front of it, a redstone torch in front of that block with a block right on top. Now you're going to place 1 dropper going upwards and 1 dropper going sideways. Very important. Then you're going to place a block on top of that dropper, a block on the side. Then you're going to place a repeater going towards that block and make sure that repeater is on 4 ticks. And a block right behind it. Then place a redstone torch on the side here with a block right on top of it and a repeater going forward with a block in front of that. Alright. Now you're going to get a hopper. You're going to have 1 facing on the side of it and 1 on the other side. But on this side, you're going to place a chest because that's where you're going to put in your actual fishing rods. Then you can place a large chest right there. And right there, guys, what I like to do is place either a regular block or a crafting table just for decoration purpose. Now you're going to place a few hoppers, about 3 right there, 1 on the side and 1 right on top of it, like so. Now before we do that, guys, we're going to add a little bit more redstone right here on the side here. So you have to temporarily delete that. Apologize for that. Delete that block, add a repeater going forward, and you're going to add that repeater on 4 ticks. Then delete that one, add another repeater, and add that on 2 ticks. See? Then put back the block right on top of it with the redstone torch, and a piece of redstone dust there, and make sure to not forget that block on top of that redstone torch, you see? Now you're going to add a pressure plate right on top of that hopper. Then you add a few blocks right there on the side, and on top of it, you're going to add a cobblestone wall behind the dropper. You're going to leave that gap open and add a block there. Now at this point, guys, you're going to place a block there with a redstone dust on top of it. And you're going to place any block you want right there just so it could be a nice indication mark. And you're going to add a trapped iron door. So an iron trap door, okay? Now place another block on top of that. Now at this point, you're going to place a few blocks on the side. But right where that cobblestone wall is, you're going to add a piece of glass on both sides because you really don't want nothing interfering with that actual wall. So we had 2 or 3 more blocks right there. Now what we're going to do is create a nice framework. So add a few blocks on top and wrap that right around to create this awesome entrance. Now starting here, guys, you're going to add a block there. You're going to add a redstone lamp right there with a lever in front of it. Then you're going to add a redstone torch behind it, block right on top of it, and a block right there. Then you're going to add 1 block right there. Oh, 1 too many. Let's delete that. And we're going to add a trip wire hook on both sides. Now, as you can see, guys, it actually leads up on both sides, leaving 1 block in the center. See? Now, right over here, guys, we're going to add some blocks on the side. And we're going to create a nice framework. Okay, you want to cover all this up. Well, of course, for obvious reasons. Alright, so let's cover this up. Let's make this look real nice. And right there, you're going to add 2 pieces of redstone dust and 1 more right there to lock the entire system. Now let's add a few more blocks over here. Let's cover this up. And perfect. It's looking good. It's looking really good, guys. Now you're going to add a block right on top of that redstone lamp. And right there, you're going to add either... What I like to do, I like to add a glowstone right there because it really makes a world of difference. Now right here, you're going to add your stairs. You're going to wrap that all around to the other side. Now what that's going to do is going to give a nice trimming to the entire room, you see? Look at that, it looks amazing. So it really incorporates it quite nicely. Now we still got a few more things to add. We're going to add 1 bucket of water on top of that cobblestone wall. And of course, not forget to add your string to the tripwire hooks. See? Now once you turn it on, you should get this kind of back and forth effect when that keeps turning on. And once you turn it off, it should completely stop. Alright, now right over here guys, you're going to add some blocks of your choice to create the platform and 1 stair right there. Now the reason you add the stairs is so that you have full access to the chest underneath, you see? So that when you add your carpet, you can place it right on top of the chest and still have access, you see? Because that stair is right there. Now at this point guys, you kind of want to decorate the whole front entrance and really make it to your own personal style. Now to give you little tips and tricks that I like to do, I like to add some glowstone underneath as I add the carpet because the same lighting still spreads out. So you don't affect the lighting when you place carpet on top of glowstone. Now you're going to add a few blocks here, about 2 or so. So you're going to go 1, 2, and on the third one, that's where you're going to place your stairs going upwards. So let's place these stairs here. And place a block there. And if you want to guys, go right inside here and just fill in that gap. Because the last thing you want is anything spawning inside. Alright. Now we're going to work on the second floor. Now right here in the front guys, off the bat you can add some stairs. And you're going to repeat that on the other side. Now starting from here guys, you're going to add some more of the flooring. Which I'm using is cobble oak wood planks. And we're pretty much going to make this nice little framework, as you can see. And once again, fill in the entire gap. And leave that little spot open, because of course that's the stairs and you don't want to bump into it. Now right here guys, you're going to add some stairs for the roofing itself. And you're going to place 1 stairs right there upside down. And then you're going to go in this back and forth pattern until you reach the actual spruce wood. See? And right there you're going to stop. Now, of course, you're going to repeat this on the other side. And like I said, guys, this becomes a very symmetrical and repetitive pattern. So whatever we do on one side, we do on the other. Now, once you've done that, guys, and you got the frame kind of set up for the roofing, you're pretty much going to extend this all the way down to the other side. So pause the video and kind of do this one part. And do it on both sides, okay? And when you get to the back end, just repeat the same exact pattern. And you should have this look once you're done. It's pretty cool. Now we're going to go to the back end here, and you're going to count starting from the center. So you're going to go 1, starting there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you're going to delete the 5th block, and that's where the water source is at. And like I was saying, you want to keep that always open. And what I suggest you do is add some blocks over here on the side. So that as you're walking past it, it actually becomes an oversight. So you really don't really notice it or pay attention. Because in all honesty, the last thing you want to do is fall inside. Now right over here, guys, you're going to place an upside down stairs right there. And you're going to cover this up with some blocks of your choice. Because now we're going to create the second room. Now delete that block and match it up with the ceiling. And right over here, guys, we're going to add some blocks right there, 1 block inwards, and some upside down stairs to really add that extra look to it. And in the front here, you're going to add some fence. Now right here in the gaps, guys, you're going to add some blocks of your choice that match the flooring to really give a nice contrast to the wood itself. So add that right inside. You see? Fill in the little gaps, and we're going to fill in the front end as well. So right there, let's fill in these gaps. And guys, trust me, we are almost done. We're almost there, right? Add your fencing right on top of those stairs. And right over here, you're going to add some blocks of your choice and some upside down stairs in front of it. Now right over here, guys, you're going to add some half slabs right across that entire top platform. And of course, leave that gap open. because you want the rain to come into that one tiny section. And of course, fill in the rest of the roofing with half slabs to also prevent anything from spawning on top of it as well. So not only that it becomes a decorative feature, it also becomes a safety feature as well. So once we come inside, guys, you're going to add some more fencing right over here. And now, so when you walk in, you have this really cool vibe going on. And like I said, that little spot becomes an oversight. Now, right over here, guys, you can even make a door entrance. Let's delete that. Add some wood. And of course, guys, just fill in the gaps. I mean, it's really about making this work for you. I mean, you really want to create a feeling as you walk in. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but trust me, all this really makes a whole experience better, you know? And if you're going to build it, you want to build it right. So inside here, guys, this is a completely empty room. I'm going to leave that up to you to really decide what you want to do with it. Now we're almost done. We got to add a few more details. Now on the inside here, I added some glass. Just so you can have an idea what's outside and what's happening. Add a pressure plate there with a door in front of it so that you can always come in and out and it will always close. Now this is the fun part, guys. You're going to add 2 half slabs right there and 1 half slab on top of it to kind of create this block effect. And right underneath, guys, you're going to get some fence of your choice. You're going to add 1, 2. And on the third one, you're going to add a cobblestone wall right there. And right underneath, guys, you're going to add a cauldron. Now, I'm using a different texture pack, but regardless, it's a cauldron, or you could use a glowstone and add some item frames all around it. Now, for those item frames, I like to add a fish. You can add a fishing rod. It's really your choice, but you really want to indicate that this is an actual fish farm. At this point, you could decorate it, and the design is complete. You're good to go. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.